Right, welcome everyone to our fortnightly meeting that we run now. So today's date's the 9th of September, and we're really going to be covering all the events that we've got going on, help you sort of understand each program and how you can sort of approach people and use them sort of to help grow, but also support your customers as well. So, do you want me to just run through what we've got going on first?
Yeah.
Okay. So we've got a lot going on. I did mention it in the group, but it's a bit different when you're a coach. So going on, obviously tomorrow we've got 21-day fix starting, which if you've not done it before, it's an autumn program. And when I say autumn colour breeze, not obviously time of year, but it's 21 days, uses a fixate eating system, which is pretty simple to use. Once you've done it once, it becomes part of your eating. So and can be used as a separate eating system altogether. And you'll find that many of the programs now use that as well. So it's a real results-driven program. I've had customers, and I'm sure Tat Kirsty and most of the other people who have done it have customers who have had really great results on this program. Considering it's only 21 days, you can really make big changes. So it's a good one for anyone that's never done a program before. Yes, it's 21 days of working out, which is a bit of a commitment for a lot of people. But at the same time, you'd be surprised if you can commit to 3 weeks of this, you can really make a difference in your life. So it's a good way to approach it. How would you guys sort of go ahead, sort of getting the word out on 21-day fix, you think?
I think, well, with 21-day fix, I very much promote it towards people that are new to working out at home. It's very much kind of a case of, because it's only 21 days, it's a great, like you said, Chris, it's kind of like a great starter program, isn't it? So I think that's kind of the way to promote it to people that kind of, 21 days, you want to lose weight, lose inches, start your fitness journey off. It's something that pretty much 80-90% of my customers have started on and then gone on to do other things.
Yeah, absolutely. It's a great introductory program actually for people that have never done fitness or have had some sort of fitness but want to get really into it. So it gives you a really good combination of different fitness, different things that you're going to be working on. So cardio, lower strength, upper strength, Pilates, yoga. So you've really got the variety there. So you're not going to get bored by doing the same thing over and over again. And every day is going to be 30 minutes long. So it's really quick. You can get it done very, very quickly, just like Lift or T25, it's just a little bit longer at 30 minutes. And you don't need that much equipment either. It's a great one to get yourself going with some light to medium weights as well. So ideally, you just need a mat and you need some light dumbbells, or if you've got resistance tubing or bands as well, that really is quite effective anyway. But you can do a lot of the modified moves anyway without any of the weight, so that's pretty decent. So I really enjoyed it. I've done it several rounds. I still go back to it as well, especially for abs workout is 10 minutes and you definitely feel it burn. And I've done it outside of the home as well, and people have loved it. So it's a really, really great program. I really highly recommend it.
Yeah, it's one of my favourite abs workouts, I have to say. It's one of the best ones.
It's a great time to start as well, actually. If you're starting on Monday, you'll be done by the end of September. So, if you're looking at stuff to do in October, now's a perfect time to do it. It really is. Over 21 days.
Yeah, I've got a couple of customers that are starting it tomorrow, and then they're going to go on to do Lift 4, so it works out really well.
Yeah, perfect. Right, so following 21-day fix, on the 17th of September, we've got 80-day obsession starting, which for those who haven't done it or don't know about it, again, it's another autumn colour breeze workout, but this one's a bit different. So this one's like body transformation program, in my opinion. It's a big commitment, obviously 80 days. The workouts are longer, so most of them are probably about 50 to an hour long, 6 days a week. So there's a lot to it. It incorporates the time nutrition, which is kind of like the Fix 8, but you have to eat certain times of the day depending when you work out and stuff to really get maximum results. Now, I know this is Kirsty's sort of favourite program. I've not done it myself. I struggle to find that much time at the moment, but it's one I'd like to do down the line. Tax had a bit of a go at it as well, but not completed it. But again, if you can commit to those 80 days and the time, you or your customers will get amazing results, and there's no doubt about that. The only thing is, we don't run it in the main group because there's so many posts, so much with it. We have a separate group that's connected. So if you've got someone that would be interested in 80-day obsession, let us know. If you're not in the group already, also let us know and we can add you to that group and you can see what it's all about. And then obviously you can have your customers in there as well as the To Be HomeFit one. Just, we don't want to swamp it too much with too many things going on, especially a program where it requires so much extra input.
Yeah, we'll still probably put posts on of doing the actual 80-day obsession workout so people can see a little bit of what it looks like. But the scheduled posts that go in, it is a lot. So I think it will confuse people if they're doing 21-day fix.
Yeah. So that's basically 80-day obsession. Obviously, you can check all these out in your office or on YouTube. You'll find loads of information on it. They're new to you. But it's something different from what Beachbody offers. And like Lift 4, each workout is completely unique. So as you go week to week, you're not repeating the same workout again and again. It's always a little bit different. Then we've got Lift 4, which starts on the 1st of October. Obviously, a lot of them already finished Lift 4. I've still got 2 weeks left, but it's a great program for fitting in with daily life. 4 days a week, 30 to 40 minute workouts, and that's it. So anyone that says they don't have time or it's sort of the commitment side, this is a great program for them. Combines weight training with HIIT cardio and quite a lot of ab work. But for me, it's a really good lifestyle program. How have you guys have completed it, Kirsty and Tack, already? So
yeah, it fits in really well with life. You can maneuver it around as well because it's only 4 days a week, so you can sort of maneuver your rest days if things come up, and if you are super busy. I mean, for me, I totally wanted it to like strengthen my upper body, which it massively has. I kind of probably pretty much doubled my weight by the end of it. So it is one that's I'd definitely go back to, and it's definitely one for people that go, I want to get fit, but I don't have an hour every day, and I don't want to have like super strict nutrition, because obviously it gives you a cheat day as well. I think it's one that is for people that are a little bit more on that side of things. It's a good recommended one for them to do. I've just put a load of bits on my story actually, so if you kind of want to have a look at how you might promote it, once you've done it, have a little nose at my story, and I've kind of just done a bit of a story about it and invited people to the group on the 1st of October, so have a nosy and see kind of ways that you can advertise it to other people.
Yeah, what I found with Lift 4 is that a lot of the different moves you might be familiar with, including like bicep curls or flies or chest presses and things like that. So if you've got some experience with going to the gym or have done some home fitness, this program will really give you those hints and tips to do some of those moves properly, to get the most out of those moves, but you'll be repeating them several times as well, so that you can really build upon your strength and your fitness from doing this program. So whilst it is quite an advanced program in terms of what the type of results that you'll get, and it's quite intense. At the same time, it's basic in terms of a lot of the moves, so that you can get a lot out of the moves, but get that burnout feeling as well. So you'll leave each of the different workouts quite tired, but really, really invigorated with a lot of energy because of what you've been doing, and you push yourself through every single workout as well. So you want to go heavier, or you want to go a little bit faster, so that you get those results. You have to, because it's only 4 days a week, so the rest of the time is recovery. So that's great. And with the nutrition, it's not as strict as some of the other programs, but at the same time, if you follow it to the letter, it can give you amazing results. I've posted some of this stuff on my social media as well, and I've got some great results from it. So I'm really, really pleased from that. So but yeah, it's a great program to do, and again, it's only 8 weeks, so it's gone by really, really quickly. So back in July, I kind of thought, September is going to be ages since I'll finish it. But actually, now that the time has come, 8 weeks have gone really, really fast, and before you know it, you've got those results already. So there's no point hanging around. Just do it, really.
Yeah. So they're the 3 programs that we've got planned at the moment. Obviously, there's going to be more later in the year, but we'll sort of update you probably the end of this month, just what's going on. Next, we've got a planned coaching sneak peek or coaching opportunity. And what that is, that's a chance for you guys and us guys as well to invite people to learn about coaching and see if it's something they'd be interested in. It's an opportunity to grow the team. We run it for like 3 days, so we're planning it towards the end of the month. We've not got set dates yet, but you can, start doing a bit of groundwork, speaking to people about coaching maybe, and say you've got opportunities coming up if you'd like them to, if they'd like to know more. The group's already set up. We run it sort of maybe every couple of months, just sort of help grow the business a little bit for everyone. But it's also good practice as well. So even if you've not got anyone interested, we always ask people to partake in it, whether it's a post or a live or whatever you're comfortable with. We don't want to force you to do anything. But again, it's sort of a good confidence builder, talking about your story or sharing your story or something like that. I shared my story briefly in the group last week, and just to give you an idea of the sort of thing that we asked for. So by all means, if you've got people interested, send me a message. I'll make sure you're in that group ready, and we'll let you know closer to the date.
Yeah, so thanks very much for that, Chris. So if anyone's watching this back over, on the page, and you've got customers who might have had that conversation, but they wanted just to try out first, maybe with Beachbody On Demand or with Shakeology or anything like that, but they showed some interest, it's a fantastic opportunity to actually say to them, please feel free to join this group and learn a little bit about it. There's no commitment or anything like that, just to watch it and see how you feel afterwards. And that's okay. If it's not for you afterwards, then that's fine. But if it is, then you would have learned quite a lot from us and why we do it as coaches, and the massive benefits from it. So it's definitely worth just speaking with some of your customers and new prospects as well, to invite them just to get them interested into it and let them learn a little bit more about us and our team, and obviously you as coaches as well.
Yeah, definitely. And some people will come into the group and they'll probably sit through 1, 2, 3 of our sneak peeks, and then sometimes decide that they're going to bite the bullet and do it. So don't feel demotivated if you put someone in the group and they don't go for it the first time, because sometimes they'll tend to watch and see what's going on and have a think about it like we all do. So it's worth, even if someone goes, oh yeah, I might be interested, maybe not now but in the future, oh well, I'll pop you in the group and you can see what it's about, and then there's no commitment, and see how they get on, really.
Yeah, I will be doing a post in To Be HomeFit as well, just to let customers know that we're doing a business presentation. Because again, you never know. They've seen us all doing it. They've seen what's involved to a certain degree. So they might be thinking, well, maybe that's something they could do. So I will pop a post in there, like I said. And obviously also if you speak to people and what have you. So that's the coaching sneak peek. The last thing we've got coming up, that's on the 27th of October, is our Super Saturday event. Now, for this Super Saturday event, we're teaming up with a couple of other coaches based in Liverpool way, and the event will be housed in Liverpool, in Litherland. Not everyone's local, obviously. I know TAC isn't local, which isn't brilliant, but you know, it'd be nice in the future if we could do some his way, or depending where you are, you know, your way. But as the team grows, I'm sure that'll be possible. But for now, we've been asked to join together with them. I don't know quite how it will work, but I think, you know, we're involved and we're talking about it. Tickets are for sale already, and we're just finalising the event. Everything should be all online, available to buy your tickets and everything from hopefully tomorrow. And we'll share the links to that if you haven't already got tickets. Max has just woken up. I'm going to have to just nip and sort him out. If you guys can go with us.
Okay, don't worry.
Yeah, that event is on Saturday, the 27th of October, by the way. If you don't have that in your diary, try and add it to your diary. And obviously, if you can make it, that'd be fantastic. My understanding is that it should start about 2 o'clock in the afternoon and it'll last for a few hours. There will be some differences in tickets. There will be some VIP tickets, which are limited, which would give you certain benefits, including early entry and also some extra freebies. But those details are to be finalised as well, so watch this space. For the rest of everyone, we should have a really good number of people turning up. So not just coaches, prospective coaches, but also from corporate as well, and also some guests which are to be confirmed also. So we're just working out the logistics of everything right now, and we'll get posting on here and keep you up to date with everything.
Yeah, you'll see on Facebook on the event. We're pretty much covering the Northwest, so we are expecting it to be, if we can, fairly big, which will be great. Once it's on Facebook, what you can do is you can actually then drop down and actually invite your friends on Facebook through the event as well, which is always a good one to do when you first set the event up, and just send everybody an invite out. We are going to look at posters as well. We're on with that. So once we've got posters and things like that, you can, you know, print them off. You can ask people to put them locally, or share them on your page. I know obviously, like Adam, you live further away, so there's no point putting a local poster up for Liverpool, but you know, you can definitely share it on your Facebook page for people that live closer. And then, like I said, you know, like hopefully we'll do a couple of events that's near TAC or near you, Adam, or do you know what I mean? And kind of spread it out a little bit as well. So that's definitely something for the future that we'll do, I think.
Yeah, fantastic. I mean, this is the only one in the Northwest, and I think the other one in the North is going to be in Leeds. So it's definitely worth trying to make this one if you can, because it's going to be quite a big event. Plus, it's the first year anniversary of the UK, of Beachbody UK as well. So that's a really good celebration to be there for, and who knows, corporate might have a few surprises up their sleeves. Just to give you a heads up as to what to expect, really, Super Saturdays are all about celebrating successes and workouts and recognising success and you as people on their fitness journeys. You know, so it's not just about who's got the most sales and who's, you know, achieved the most. It's about recognizing each and every one of you, for people who've helped at least one person, you know, and people on their way to do that as well. There will be some announcements from Super Saturday, so I suspect there will be new program launches for Shift Shop Proving Grounds. So it's going to be a new version of the existing Shift Shop, but with additional workouts. And my understanding is that they've already been filmed, so that should be on its way. Plus, there will be new packages available for that as well, so that's not to be missed. Plus, I imagine there should be some stuff from the new Shaun T program, Transform 20. So that's going to be really, really exciting. I know that Shaun's just finished filming all of those workouts now, so they're probably in post-production, putting all of that together. So sale for that goes on in December and will launch in January. So that's a really exciting time as well to be there for that announcement, because, you know, we'll be one of the first to announce it for the UK. So it's definitely not to be missed there. And who knows, you know, there might be some other surprises available too.
I think there probably will be. I think because it's the first year anniversary, Beachbody are pretty good at keeping things under wraps and then releasing certain things. And they do release these new things at the Super Saturday events. So I've got a feeling, I'm sure that there will be something that they're releasing that's going to be related to the fact it's our 1 year anniversary. So we shall have to wait and see. We won't know until we see it ourselves.
Absolutely. So just moving on with the other things as well, because I know time is pushing on. Just some of the other September things which are happening. Final month of Lift 4 promotion at the moment is £10 off. So £10 off all of the different challenge packs, and that's early access to Lift 4. That's not available to normal Beachbody customers at the moment. It will be in the future, but not at the moment. So it's definitely worth still encouraging your customers to get interested in Lift 4, because it is such a fantastic program, and you will have seen on a lot of social media of all the different people's results as well. So you can see the effects from that. Other things, if people are interested, if you're involved with 2B Mindset, you need to have completed the program for certification for the mentorship. So the certification, there are still spaces available for the certification for the mentorship. It's at the moment it's £85. I think it's about half price at the moment, so it's definitely worth signing up if that's something of interest to you. But you need to have purchased and completed the 2B Mindset program, the pack initially. So if you have signed up, then all of the materials go live on Wednesday, the 12th of September, and that's available through www.beachbodylive.co.uk, and it should be under program materials or course materials. So you can download all of that, and so you need to get preparing ahead of the actual mentorship program Q&A with Alana on the date that you've selected.
I think that's going to be quite a big one. We're not 100% sure, are we, exactly what everything's going to entail on the mentorship, but I think they're really looking to try and push towards doing local groups like they do Slimming World, a similar type of thing. And I think it's going to give you hopefully some sort of qualification to be able to go out and run those sort of groups and stuff. So it's a massive extra string to your bow, really. I'm quite excited about this one. I'm really looking forward to it. It'll be very interesting. And obviously, once, I know, like me and Tak are definitely doing it, once we've done that, we can obviously pass on a bit more information about what to expect and whether it's something that you fancy going and doing.
Yeah, absolutely. You will definitely get certified. You'll get a certification, and that's what you're paying for. Yeah. And it lasts for a year, from my understanding. Through that, through the purchase of that, you get a Q&A session with Alana, so alongside a lot of other people as well. And you'll also get a digital workbook to work through. So it gives you a lot more information and builds upon the existing principles of the 2B Mindset, hence why you need to have completed or have a really good understanding of the initial program already. And what else do you get? That's all I can see, but for all of the information, it's available on the FAQ anyway. It's 1081 if you're on the TBP FAQ page. So that's available, 1081 if you need something like that.
Yeah, so that's pretty much it, I think, that we wanted to cover. I don't know if you've got any questions that you need sort of answering with regards to what's coming up or anything else. I don't know.
I suppose the only other thing is there are loads of promotions going on this month already. If you haven't already seen on social media, there's been some updates to the Success Club. So if you help at least one person, you get the cap. So that's a coach cap. And if you do that for 3 months, you get a vest or a t-shirt or a tank, I think it is. And then if you get the 6 months, it's a bag. So that's still available. So there are some updates to that. There are some promotions from Carl as well, Carl Deichler, where if you help a certain number of people, he'll send you a £50 note as well. So that's definitely worth looking at. And yeah, just keep an eye on all the different promotions. They do pop up now and again, and it's definitely worth entering if you can.
Yeah, Carl's doing quite a lot on his stories. I don't know if you guys have seen the last couple of days, but I can't remember what the hashtag is now. I've got a mental block, but he's on his stories, he's talking about you hashtagging, and when you do an invite or you do your results or anything like that, he's popping up every now and again and saying, if you hashtag and, you know, sort of tag me in it, then I think there's certain things to win. So he's always worth watching on his stories at the moment. He's quite big on that the last few days.
Yeah, absolutely. Just trying to find the hashtag. It is.
Remember what it is.
Nifty 50. So hashtag Nifty 50, and it's the post from the 1st of September. If you have a look at that, he tells you all about it. And I think Chris also posted it on the page as well on the promotion. So do check it out if you haven't seen it already.
Yeah, great stuff. Okay, so we'll end it there because I don't think anyone's got any questions. If you watching back and you want any more information, just reach out. We'll help you. Other than that, I think that's it for the night.
Yeah, I think the next call that we do the week after next, we talked about probably doing invites, talking about inviting, different ways of inviting where it's not just social media. So that will probably be a good one to chat about. So if anyone does have any questions regarding inviting, maybe write them down and we can sort of discuss them all in the next call, really, because there are so many ways of inviting and it can be quite daunting. At first, it definitely was for me. I know it probably was for everyone else. So we'll have a good old chat about different ways of inviting and what suits you, because what suits one of us doesn't suit somebody else. We're all different. So that'll be what the next call will be on. So definitely bob down any questions if you have any for that.
Yeah, definitely. But don't wait until then to, you know, give you that thing to invite in 2 weeks' time. If you've got a customer now, don't wait 2 weeks to invite them, because we've got that started. So just go ahead and invite them. Just build up a natural conversation with them, saying, you know, we have got these groups running, so perhaps you'd like to know a little bit more about them. Don't be afraid if you don't know the answer. Don't be afraid to sort of like say, yeah, I'll come back to you on that. That's absolutely fine. You know, not everyone has all the answers, so that's how we all learn. So definitely, just you know, if the question's urgent, then ask us. If it's not, just ask us anyway. But, you know, if you want to talk about it in a little bit more detail, then, yeah, we'll cover it in a couple of weeks' time.
Yeah, absolutely. That's what the group chat and everything's for as well. And you can also message us personally. We'll always get back to you. So, you know, anything you're not sure about, don't feel afraid to ask. There's never a stupid question. We'll ask them. So definitely ask us.
Great. Thanks very much, everyone.
Cool. All right. Thanks for everyone that jumped on and anyone that watched it back. And like I said, message us for more. We'll see you later.
Bye.